from Williams. Another overhaul. This is a Pennant fever. We did a little different treatment with this. This is an overhaul for a customer. And darn, look at this. It's supposedly a prototype. It's a green one, but the research we did said there was only 4 of these in existence. And this is the second one we've had. And somebody responded to the other video that they had one. I just don't know if everything you read on the internet is true.
Especially the stuff that says you're a great guy.
So, I suspect that there's more than 4 of these green Pennant fevers. I suspect. What is the serial number, Frank?
3.
3. I'll kill you later. Where is there a serial number? I didn't even think of looking for one. See how clean. Oh, you know what? I'll show you what we did. We disassembled the whole bat mechanism. We have a brand new coil here. Look how nice, crisp, and clean all this is. We did the same here. We took this whole batting thing apart, got it all clean and polished. All these habit trails have been cleaned. LEDs throughout the whole bottom of the playfield. Isn't it beautiful? There's our bell. Same bell used in, I think the first game to use the bell was Jungle Lord. And then I think they used it in Sorcerer. There's some other games too. No, I'm not going to even try. You know what's nice? There's a bat motor power control. We have it set dead center. So as the coil gets worse, you can turn up the voltage. See? You don't want to turn it too high, of course. Now, we did one extra added attraction. I wanted to show you. We have these 2. Actually, there, that one came out. We added these 2 sockets, and we have bendies, patent pending, to light up our lights here. They don't light up. They don't light up a whole bunch, but they light up enough. So if you're playing in the dark, your buttons do light up. Look at how beautiful that is. This was an overhaul. Customer found it. I don't know whether it was eBay or not, but he shipped it to us. He needed us to go over it. It did not work right. There were some minor issues with the board. I'm going to show you that. Back glass, we had to do some touch-up too. There was no paint on the bottom of it. So Stephen had to go through and recreate a lot of the words on this because there's just nothing else we can do. But you can see what a beautiful job we have. Here we have LEDs. The pennants at the top move along as you complete games. You actually light these up, and they hold over from game to game. You can also see we have. Oh, you know what? We had to put some double-sided tape. I almost forgot, Frank, on that. We had to do a repair on one of those. Now this is where we had our issue: the batteries. The batteries. That's right. They leaked, and they dripped. We had to change. Or Frank did. You did this one, didn't you, Frank?
Yep.
Frank took out the connector here. And he had to take all this shit out here. Shit. All these parts off and change them and put new capacitors because the battery pack had leaked. See that? That's that special board. That is a very unique board, only used in Pennant Fever and Gridiron. Yes, remember the gridirons? You saw our gridiron. That's in the same cabinet. It just has different EPROMs. Only 2 games to use this special board. Notice that the display circuit's all on the board here. So they got rid of that interface display board because there's only 2 glasses. Really clever idea. They packed everything on the board, including the sound, speech and everything, all on one board. Standard power supply that has all new capacitors. You can see we jam-packed it with the capacitors and the high voltage resistors. So, Frank, I think she's good to go. Wouldn't you say that?
Ship it.
Anything else that you can think? Oh, the battery, of course, is that new round cell that you can buy anywhere on planet Earth. Like a drugstore. Beautiful looking game. You know, Frank, I have to tell you, I once was batting myself in a game. You know what happened? You wouldn't believe what happened. Watch. Oh, That hit me square on the noggin. Anyway, so much for that. Here, should we give it a try? Notice it's nice and high, courtesy of both Jason and Steve. Steve had to do a lot of touch-up. We had to do a lot of touch-up on the control panel, too. You can't get this overlay anymore. Took the button out. That was all buffed down. Game is playing in great shape. We also had to repaint the flap. The flap was in bad shape. It's probably not going to play. You know what? It's not going to play well because of the tilt. Look, the tilt. Yes, I love it when it gives that sound. Yeah. Anyway, you can watch the other videos. We have, gosh, at least 2 more Pennant videos, don't we, Frank? I think we do have at least 2 more. Anyway, we think the customer is going to be very pleased with how nice this turned out. Doesn't like it when I shake it, Frank. By the way, I don't know, I think I mentioned in the other video. I think I mentioned in the other video the change-up. Did you see that? The magnet turns on. It's all random. When you play one player, you can't be sure what it's going to do. I got a good mark there, but I did manage to tilt. I keep bouncing that tilt, Frank. It doesn't like that. I should drop that down. Okay, let's do this, Frank. Let's bend this up a little. Okay, let's try it again. Because it didn't like that at all. There we go. Now we're ready. And when you play one player, it doesn't matter what button you push, the game will select the back of it. That's a single. Now, if I get up here, okay, left field home run, I'll get double when that's lit. So if I can actually, no, I'm not going to do it that way. You saw me get earlier. Isn't that nice? In fact, let me turn the light off so you can actually see that effect. You know what? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. That's how you do it. Ow. How dare that? Alright, now, here we go. I'll get double the score. Now, what do you think of that? Nice little light show. See, there's our consecutive home run multiplier. Really clever stuff on this. And we think the customer who's been waiting, he's been looking around for these. Not many of these have survived because of that battery. We junked 2 Pennant Fevers because the boards were unrepairable, number 1. And number 2, the parts don't interface. Not all these same parts will work from the Slugfest. So we had to start robbing parts from our 2 parts Pennant Fevers. So we have no more bat mechanisms left, and I think we've pretty much taken everything off, Frank, haven't we? Mm-hmm. Gosh, our parts machines. What are we going to do when we run out of parts machines?
Close up and go out of business.
Anyway, we have, what do? We have more videos to do tonight, don't we, Frank?
No.
We have a Night Moves cocktail table. That is coming.
Tomorrow.
Well,
Steve or Jason can do it tomorrow. We gotta go.
We
got a show
go.
to do tonight.
Yes,
I
you're
gotta
going to
pack
see,
up,
you're
we're
gonna
gonna
see
drop
the
my
show.
car
I've
off.
been asked to appear in a show that's like What's My Line. It's actually called What's My Line. And so you'll see me dressed to the T.
I'm sure everybody's on the edge of their seats.
That video will probably be up the same time this one is. Anyway, thanks for watching our beautiful Pennant Fever look. I'll show you the other side because the customer we're shipping this to wants to see how beautiful it is. Oh, I was going to look at the serial number. Wait a minute. Here, Frank, look. There we go. 13637. So, I don't know. I know people keep track of serial numbers, so maybe that number will get on the database someplace. We'll figure it out one day. It's too many things to keep track of. Too many things. Anyway, oh, and look, we have our sticker. We only put our sticker foil one on the top. It does peel off easily, and we have our shop sticker on the inside. One of our viewers suggested that, and we thought about it. We said that's a good idea, so we put it. I don't know. The game didn't agree with that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Good night.